Alright, what's up Dragon Brew? Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Now, some of you have asked about deck building processes and how do I get from A to Z, and I figured today we're going to do something where we're actually going to hop right into some games. We're not going to talk about Decklist because in this process we're going to be playing some different deck versions of Mono Green, and we're going to be trying different cards in there. But in the middle of the video, you'll get to see the list I think is going to be the best version based on what we learned from those first couple of games, and then you'll see some games played with that final list. Let me know down in the comments after you've watched the video how you feel about this format, and we may do it again in the future. But let's go ahead and hop into some of those games, and we'll get this whole experiment underway. All right. This isn't even bad, because if like one of these dies, which they probably will, then we get to play the Prowler, and that's cool. But if they don't, then we just get to keep doing lots of big attacking, and that's okay too. Go ahead and attack. This is actually kind of nice too if their plan is to remove something, because we either get a bigger Prowler, a Beast Caller, or we get a Prowler. So, but looks like we're going to kind of get a little bit of everything on this attack step. Throw the Caller. Attack with the Caller. Which this is great because we got rid of one with the multiverse, which it's kind of like the upside to the Prowlers being able to remove stuff from the graveyard. Especially in this matchup where they're look like they're trying to do some type of reanimator shenanigans. We'll be able to keep stuff out of their yard, which is real nice. Though they might try to kill the Prowler here. Oh, we definitely have a target in the yard now. We're going to be getting that portal. We ain't going to be letting that happen. Not on our watch. Yeah. Why not? Yep, that'll do it. Oh, no. Can't keep that one. Oh, no. Can't keep that either. Alright, we'll go with this. Try to turn this into something. Get rid of those, I guess. That's kind of all we can do. Oh, I was thinking we might have to get lucky and draw a land, and I think we still do. Though a familiar dies and we get to play the Prowler, that'd be pretty sweet, I guess. Try Prowler? Mostly because I assume they have a counter, and I don't just want to run Hulking Raptor out there, since there's more value to be had. Oh, well, if that's all they had, that would have been good to know. Alright, I can get exiled. Why not? Alright. Alright, I feel like we're just going to be walking into a counter, but sure. Oh, not that time, huh? It's going to pass. We'll see what they got. For all I know, it's a board sweeper or something incoming. Yep. Looks like depopulates in our future. No, just to get lost, spending all their mana. Interesting. I guess we make this 5? I mean, those are as good as anything, huh? Let's go here and here. Oh, no, I only get one of them and a land. So we're obviously going to take triplets in that. Battlefield. I mean, might as well try to pump one of them. I'm going to leave that up there just because if the board gets eaten, I need something to fight with. Kind of my only logic there. Gonna kill our big one. It'll pump our other ones. Nope, but there is a Jace, which might mill us. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. That was a little peculiar. I might also save this to return this to our hand and get value if they have a sweeper next turn. So let's track this. What is he left at us? He's at a 6. Alright, well, we'll put it here since the others will be attacking there. You know, that can stay since I have that too. That's fine. Let's go attacking these two at Jace, this here. In the turn. So now, if they have a Sunfall, which they probably do, yep, we're going to go ahead and draw. Resolve that. I'm going to return this to my hand. Discarding this. And now we'll just draw a land and we'll fetch quest. Nope, but that's the next best thing. That's not bad. Also not bad if they turn that into a land. Like, so we have options at least. I mean, for all I know, they might try another Jace here or something. Unfortunately, this has to damage a player, though, to get a bonus force. Oh, wow. Just, they did not want to deal with that. They were like, you know what? F that thing all day. All right, let's go with this. And we're going to start making bodies. I mean, they can kill this, activate, attack. We still get to make a body. Or kill it next turn if we want. All right, Deluge trying to do its thing. Oh, this is great. This is exactly what you want to see, where they're just deep diving. They're probably looking for another farewell right now. Or not farewell, but Fateful Absence. I guess they have Get Lost too that could get rid of Nissa. Alright, so now we got a creature land we could fight with too. This feels like cheating. Alright, I'm going to attack. And then just make another body. I don't know if I want to go off with this or not. That's kind of my issue right now, because I sort of want to. I'm thinking if they have a Wandering Emperor and maybe like Get Lost or something next turn, they could kill this. We attack with these, they get rid of this. I mean, you know what? I'm just going to say heck with it. What you got? Titan's kind of nice here. Sucks that both of them ended up in the graveyard. I think I'm going to do that. Get rid of their thing and put a shield on the Titan. Oh, I could have... Oh, wait. Oh, it's on a creature. It's not on a permanent. So I was going to say, I could have put a shield on Nissa, but I can't. I should have known, because I was thinking, why have I not done that before, if that was possible, ever? Alright, so they're going to eat that. Are they just going to play 2 Wandering Emperors? Is that the goal here?
You are not much of a roadblock.
We attack to get rid of a, like, Titan? Alright, Jace, you got it. I'm pretty sure that's game then, right? Because we just minus Nissa at this point. Yeah, just turn this into a dude. And we'll just minus Nissa for a pile.
I must retreat. I've delayed you long. Rise, Phyrexia, and charge to victory.
Yeah, got there against the control deck, sweeping the board. Always gotta love that. Ooh boy, we're gonna gamble. Let's keep it. Alright, we're finding some land, so that's good. Although this lets you technically cast it for 0, that doesn't even do anything if you do. Alright. We're going to need to keep drawing lots of mana, I think, to beat Dread Knights, but... Good news is, they can kill our creature. I mean, I guess they could have a cut down and then play Dread Knight. That would be sad. Oh, Glissa. Annoying, but we might just give Glissa some card value, sadly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd still have 5. You know what? I don't really... Like, I want to play Gwenna here, but I also kind of don't want to play Gwenna here. So I'm just going to do this. And if the opponent wants to deal with that for next turn, that's fine. They're going to get extra value here. Because we're not blocking, obviously. And if their play is just to play, like, Shieldred, that's a nuisance, but we're probably okay with that. Since we're just going to play, or attempt to play, Gruff Triplets. Alright, they didn't kill any of our dudes. Somehow our mana creatures lived and went the distance, so that's awesome. You love to see that. And now we can block one of the Glissa with one of our 3/3s and pump the other 2. That's nice. Alright, opponent. You got some things. Oh, man. Oh, that's the good stuff. All right. 5, 6, 7. So we could just do that. These each become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but the first one dies to Nissa. So they'd be 8/8s, would die to Nissa's or Glissa's first strike. So that would be 8 being pushed over, so then they become 16s? Is that right? Ooh, that sounds crazy. I don't know if I want to do that just yet, in case there's one more, I don't know, some weird removal situation. We could get away with it next turn. I'm just going to do this right now for 5. Probably for 6, right? Yeah, I'm just going to do it for 6. Because I think this puts the game away either way. Honestly, I could probably just win with Nissa here. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's not really a way they survive. I guess there's a world where, like, they block one of the triplets. If they have a go for the throat, they could target the other. But no, even then, that would have still been 24. Like, yeah, that doesn't... I don't think they really had an out. I guess we just get Defiler Vigor here. Put them onto the battlefield. And then we'll definitely have way more than enough damage next turn. No need to even attack here. Yeah, there's no sweeper they could have here that even really scares us, honestly. Yeah, you killed the Defiler. So they did have a go for the throat. But I don't think it matters. Plus, we're going to have an extra point on top of everything else. Yep, that should do it. One land isn't going to be enough to help them. And we get an extra attacker because we have to tap less mana to play Nissa. Oh, and we have a bonus card to protect something. That's cute. Alright, all of it. Minus for all of it. Yep. There you go. Just keeping the other Bramble familiar for ridiculousness that could happen, but doesn't really matter. Their best play is blocking the other Bramble familiar, but then we can try to protect it with the Tyvar stand, so it's whatever. Yeah, I don't think the opponents are realizing this is 30 plus of trample damage. What is their plan here? Okay. Okay, so they're going to try to block all 9 from one, and they're going to try to first strike another one? I mean, you're only at 17. Yeah, sure, we just let it go. I'm like, what's their plan here? Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. We love it. Ooh, easy mulligan. This will keep, though. Much better. I think I'm going to get rid of that. Mostly under the assumption there's a real chance that Bramble Familiar doesn't survive, and then we just get to play Prowler. Well, we're not going to get any of those, because they have a Deep Cavern Bat that's going to steal it from us. Seems fine. Have another Deep Cavern Bat. Because that would really put the pain on us. Oh, that's fine. Like, a nuisance, but fair. Omnivore. We do have a Gruff Triplets. That's unfortunate. They'll get to copy that later. I guess we could remove it. They won't be able to copy it. Oh, they're just attacking us. Nope, I was going to say that was weird. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright. We'll just go ahead and do the thing. Obviously, they have a removal creature of some kind, or removal card, but we'll see. I could have also played the Mishra's Foundry there too, so I'd be able to attack with it, maybe. If a scenario came up where we wanted to do that. Alright, they get our Hulking Raptor. That's all fine and good. You know what we need? Let's get... Oh, no. Oh, yeah. If we got... No. If we get a Titan here, would that have been enough? I guess possible. Take that. Kind of just trying to leave them nothing good to copy. So even if they get that back, we don't care that much. Other than the fact the thing will be a 4/4. Yeah, they're looking at that now, that there's just nothing good. I mean, they could kill our Prowler, I guess. Yep, you got it. I mean, it's a 4/4 either way. And if they have something big to play, I mean... Yeah, exactly. Still a 4/4 Gwenna. It's something. Alright, you have a Jace.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
Sure, you got it.
You can be made to obey.
Oh, that's cute. Doesn't particularly do anything, but kinda. If I attack and activate with that, I can only make it a 3/3, so that doesn't help. So I can use it on defense, maybe. Alright. I mean, it likely just gets removed, but meh. What you gonna do? And I don't really want to waste this now when Jace targets it, because that's kind of silly. I guess I could have attacked, still removed a thing from a graveyard, if I thought that was necessary, and then see if they block, but that would have been kind of weird. Oh, they're gonna mill themselves. Yep, and they found plenty. Well, sadly, we only really drew 2 threats, and one of the real threats got exiled there with the Cavern Bats, so we're probably wrecked here, I would think. Alright, cool. Alright, so I was thinking about, if we are going to go down this road, what would we want this to look like? And things are close, I feel like, but while I do like things like Prowler, being able to block and whatever, I think if we just had a way to play something like the Hammer Skulls, I think we'd be better off here. Unfortunately, I don't think we have quality dinos to do a lot with in mono green, except for the ones we're kind of already playing. But because we're already playing stuff like Frillback, I don't think we need Titans. Matter of fact, Frillbacks are cheaper to cast. So I'm okay removing that. I want to remove the Gwenna. I'm willing to remove Pulokranos, though we lose the ability to block some flyers by getting rid of those. So that's something I have to think about. We can get rid of Prowlers. So I think if we go Hammer Skull for sure, and we can play 4 of those. So we'll have Hammer Skulls, Frillbacks, Hulking Raptors, all as dinosaurs that we could get value from. And I think that's fine. I like Tyvar Stan. I like the random Green Sun's Twilight. However, I don't know how often we need it, because we'd probably be better off playing like more Paleontologists. And that also still allows us to remove stuff from the graveyard now that we won't have the werewolves in here. Or the wolf. I guess technically it's not a werewolf. So let's try to find some room for that. While I like Defiler of Vigor a lot, I think this is just a case where we just have to find room for things for what we're trying to do. And actually, if we cut the Pulokranos, which feels a little bit tough, I think we could get room for 2 Vorinclex. Whoop, if I spell that right. And this might work out better, because now the issue kind of becomes, outside of like Hammer Skull, all of our cards are just coming packed with a lot of extra value, right? This gets bigger, this can remove stuff or make mana for it. Actually, this makes mana, this can make mana or remove stuff. This is getting bigger. Hammer Skull's just big. Frillback is our versatility card. We have Raptor, we've got this that finds creatures, this that gets land. Now everything becomes a little more in reach, I think, to the point that we might even be able to cut a mana to play something. But let's play a couple games with this and see what's up.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of this channel, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And support this channel by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Okay. This is kind of like the low aggro version of what we built, but let's go for it. See, now it's tough because I kind of want to play Familiar so we could play Raptor and set up our big stuff. But we'll see how this goes. Alright, with them not playing anything, I don't think I want to play our Familiar. I think I just want to play Beast Caller and let him kill a Beast Caller. Especially since we didn't draw land. I mean, you have removal, just hit her. Yeah. Oh, with the Get Lost. Okay. I don't hate that, especially when we're looking for lands. Could be a lot worse. Wow, we are doing a terrible job finding land, actually. Would you like to kill that? Wow. We are not going to find land, as it turns out. Okay, whew, geez, something. Attack. I'm actually going to waste this to protect that, sadly. Just be like, if you want to waste extra removal to fight over this guy, so be it. Because I'm pretty sure this deck's just a pile of removal or something, but whatever. Golly, still no luck. Alright. We had to dig through extra cards just to get what we have even now. No attacks. Even now, if we get Raptor, I'm kind of setting up to try to just fetch quest at this point. Alright, Dinnick, you got it, friend. All you. Alright, opponent did not have the kill spells, which is great. So trigger all those things. Even if we don't get the hulking Raptor at this point, we at least got a lot of value out of this. They're going to Void Rin that, so it gets exiled. We don't get to move any counters. Oh, actually, does it just destroy it? Oh, I thought that exiled. Okay, well, that's cool. I guess we just make a big pack leader. No attacks. Alright, so that's a good way to stabilize. I ain't mad at that. Leg announcement? Annoying, but fine. Alright, now does this target? Mill 7, then put a creature card from among them on the battlefield. Okay. We can just play this for 6 and get rid of the wedding announcement. Alright. I'm into that. As these get super large. Alright. Just keep on keeping on is what we're doing here. We're at 12, so at some point we do have to get a move on. We're not going to have a lot of time left. I mean, like I said, the goal is to Bramble Familiar next turn, but if it doesn't work, I think we just go Beast Caller into this and then try to start attacking and just force the opponent to do something. But as it stands, they can't really punch through. They're waiting on us. Oh, okay. That actually will allow us to end the game now. If we can find another land, obviously. But we just start loading the board here. Because... oh, wait. If I just play Bramble Familiar, that would give us the mana to guarantee we have this next turn, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I just do that here. Even though it sounds a little bit crazy. No attacks. We just wait. Because if I attack, unfortunately, that gives the ability to gain some life with Dinnick and then turn Dinnick into a flyer. Oh, they got to cut down at the last possible second. Wow. I say that. Maybe they had to cut down and they just couldn't kill anything relevant before then. Alright, didn't matter. We got there anyway. Alright. Plus this up. I mean, I say that. They could have, what's his name here? And actually just counter this. Alright, let's see what you got, opponent. Because if they counter Nissa, we keep the old one. That's easy enough. Alright, so they had to make disappear. That's fine. So now we have 2 turns to overrun, basically. Alright, no attacks. And we can play this to block a flyer next turn. Okay. Raptor for more value. Love that. We'll plus, make another huge body. We'll play this to grow some things. And we'll play this to grow some things. And the question is, do they have a Wandering Emperor? But I don't even think Wandering Emperor matters if we're just going to hit with Nissa next turn. We just have to hope they don't find a removal for Nissa, right? Yeah, don't even give them a chance to gain anything. This is just, do you have it or no? If so, we try to Alpha Strike next turn. Yep. Probably could have got away with it there, actually. If they blocked 6, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We would have got through for 15? Nah, that wouldn't have killed them. Close, though. Alright, well, are you going to counter an ability? Let's find out. Nope. That's just going to be a giant pile of damage. Alright, cool. We had way more than enough there. Okay, let's do it to it. This one was one where we kind of just want to go caller 1/1 maybe on 3, and then, I don't know, find something good for 4, draw the 5th land to play the Chasm, but that feels like asking for a lot. Especially against a black base deck that has all types of instant speed removal, most likely. Alright. That happens. Okay, now we just need some cheaper things to play next turn. Raptor would be ideal. Alright, underdog it is. Yeah, you know what? You ain't bad, though, Big Hammer Skull. You ain't bad. No attacks. Hammer Skull at least means business. Alright, you got it. Not blocking. We got too much value elsewhere. Yep. Gonna play this, and no attacks. No point really there, considering that even if they kill the O'Hare, I can just block something else. And they're down to 3 cards at the moment. Now, if that's something like Gix's command, oopsie. But it looks like it's not, so that's good. However, it is just a Gix. Why is the opponent attacking there? Am I missing something? These don't have Death Touch. Did they just accidentally attack? Yeah, we're just going to go off now, right? I mean, we're going to find something in 6 cards. And then we still have Nissa for backup. Well, we didn't find much there, but sure. Yeah. And the turn. I don't know what their working strategy is right now, but yeah. Okay, let's go. And here we will play Paleontologist just to try to get to the Raptor and then see what we could do. Now, they might still just kill our Paleontologist, but it's fine. Oh, now we won't, because... well, maybe we still do. Alright, we'll let you kill... I mean... Alright. I mean, they have it, so they'll probably just kill this, but that's okay. We'll play Hammer Skull next turn, and that's fine. You sort of know the drill there. If they don't cast anything and they're stops, you know they're going to shoot something for 2. We can live with that, though. Not all that bothered, considering, like I said, we have the Hammer Skull. Alright, no attacks. Just in case. Well, opponent can't beat our Hammer Skull, I guess. Ooh, this is a mulligan. Not great. We're going to keep, though, and hopefully we draw one of our cheap things off the top. Come on, 2-mana thing. Oh, gosh, this could be tough. Come on, at least let's make them spend some removal. Ugh, we're in trouble. I mean, at least it's going to be a Hammer Skull we could throw in the way, so that helps. But, yeah, this is not going to be pleasant. Alright, maybe we can start turning this into a little something. Let's see. Because this will at least be hard for them to target and kill, so... And here, I guess they could, like, Rage plus Play with Fire or something, and that's a thing. And if you only attack for 4, I guess that's fine. Alright, block this duder. Down to 10. We are at risk. Very much so here. Pass. I mean, they could play 2 creatures, attack. Then we're down to, like, possibly as low as 2, depending on what those other cards are. Yep, play another body, get in there. Man, I almost need a frill back, because then I could kill the Kamano, or the etching of the Kamano and still gain some life. Those are kind of like our best outcomes right now. Alright, we'll block like this. I mean, we know at least one's a Rage. It's just, what's the other one? Well, alright. Swirling Strike, that makes sense. Wasn't a Rage, so that hurt a little more than expected. Oh, wait, no. Because that doesn't... That only gives it first strike. It doesn't give it the extra bonus. Yeah. That was terrible for them. What was that about? That was weird. Yeah. Yeah, I really am trying to figure out, like, that gives +2/+1 first strike and trample, but, like, that was only a 5. I mean, that being said, if they had nothing else in hand, the next turn I was just going to play or Haslam, probably, since it's only 6 mana, and then just see what's up. You know, I guess I could have played a Hammer Skull and a something else. I guess would have been fine for 6, but I probably would have just done that, have a big blocker, try to get in there, try to end the game, but... Yeah, lucky for us, I guess. Alright, let's keep this. Oh man, if this is like Slesley Enchantments, this is gonna hurt. Okay, it's not. Still doesn't mean it's great, though. Ooh. Oh, we didn't find a mana creature. Alright. I've played a couple of Pia decks. They can get out of hand real quick. Yep, I'm not blocking. It's all you. Sounds good. Do I even want to destroy that? Since I kind of have the mana I need here already. This is risky, giving them extra mana, but I feel like I kind of have to do it. I don't really want them to have extra value here. I mean, who knows? They could play something wild like a Quintorius next turn or something, but it is what it is. Alright, Invasion of Gobakhan. You're probably taking that O'Hare Haslam. Oh no! They didn't. Uh-oh. I thought they were going to. No Ataxies, I don't think. This is where they're going to start getting their flyers. Yep. This is where it's going to start to hurt just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Okay. Do we attack for 6? If we do, they attack us. We block. I mean, I guess we might as well. Sure. Got to do something. Plus, if we get them low enough, it's possible we can find some tricks with Gruff triplets going wide or something. But I assume they're going to make more than enough Thopters to be able to block some things effectively here. Though, you know what? If we found... I was just thinking if we found a Tyvar stand... No, that's not it. That is definitely not it. Alright, well, we'll attack. They have some quality blocks, so sure. Unfortunately, our hit was too slow. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll kill a flyer, I guess. Alright, that does give us a land, though. It doesn't change much. Other than the fact that if we find Nissa, Nissa is still a win. Because now we can definitely go wide with everything being +5. That's annoying, but doesn't particularly change anything. Alright. Come on, Nissa, off the top. That's literally the only way we win here. It's like with the Nissa. I'll block. Do we just double block? Yeah. Because, I mean, our other triplets get trampled, so, I mean, that's something still. Oh, that is not a Nissa. 10 or more permanents, huh? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. So we do get it back if we want to. But then what can we cast? I mean, I guess... we just get to play Paleontologist? I mean, I guess we do it? Oh, but then we actually wouldn't be able to cast Nissa, would we? Ugh. That's a problem. We attack with both, though. What happens here? Alright. I'm gonna attack with the 2 triplets. I mean, I guess they could block with 2 4/4s, though. And that's not the greatest thing. We would have to... Yeah, and if they attack with just a 6, they could block that with Pia, so that doesn't help. Alright, so no attacks. I think all we can do is this, and still just be on the Nissa plan. Alright, this is our last shot. Has to be Nissa off the top. Yep. If we'd have been able to have a Tyvar stand on that turn, maybe we could have done something. Because we could have attacked with everything and then see how they block. But as it stands, this is kind of it. Oh, we drew it. Oh, sick. Yeah, boom. Let's get it. Oh, man. At the last possible second, like, she was just being fashionably late. That's all. Yeah, get in there with everything. I mean, don't be wrong. They have a lot of defense here, and they are at 12. And they can probably still kill an attacker, but... Sure, you got it. But at least everything's going to be mostly having to block here. Oh, they had another blocker, though. They got it. Yep. Not too worried about that. They can keep all their creatures, but now they got us. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, that's only 47. Not enough to kill the opponent. Yeah, that's 33. They got enough. Good job, opponent. Wait, are you going to block like that for real? Oh, wait, is that still enough? No, only 5 gets through there. Man, that last card being a removal was so sick. Yep, good job. Alright, GG's. Alright, this has to be good enough. I guess it doesn't have to be, but it's gonna be. I believe. All right, initiate, sure. Knowing what we're up against, which is obviously some type of mono white aggro type scenario, yeah, I'm willing to make some trades here. Don't think they're going to do anything to our paleontologist, so we're probably fine. Yeah, we have almost all creatures, so we're not worried about that. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. And if they just exile it, we'll play another one. Hammerskull is just so big. Like, it almost just can outright just stonewall some stuff. Just by itself. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go Hammerskull again. And this. And no attacks. And now we need some other cheap creatures so we can Beastcaller into a thing. Or go land into a Nissa. Also fine. Or actually, perfect would be a Raptor. Hulking Raptor would then let us just play Nissa straight up after, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we'd still have to draw land. Alright, you have a Coppercoat Vanguard. Alright, you can attack and trade an Adeline here for one of the Hammerskulls. I would accept the terms of that negotiation. Opponent did not like that idea. We're just going to keep making mana the hard way. You know what? Let's go no attacks here. I'll wait till we can play Nissa, because Nissa costs another mana while Thalia's out. We also know to get some creative blocks where if we want to just block Thalia with a Beastcaller, then we can move the counter over to... I was going to say to a Hammerskull, but then that doesn't really matter now. Alright, what you want to do? I mean, that means you probably have another Thalia, but I'll still trade. Or Adeline, I mean. But I'm still into it. Alright. Alright, might as well take the damage. Get a bigger pack leader. Make a 4/4. No attacks. So now we're back to more quality blocks. And then we make a 5/5. Then we make a 6/6. Then we make a 7/7 and try to overrun. Yeah, this game, if we win, will be mostly just because of Hammerskull. Like, the body's just so big. And if you have anything that pumps or blocks, I mean, does anything to protect it, like, you usually stop their one thing and then they're stonewalled. Also, in the meantime, if we find some lands or whatever, we could return Bramble Familiar, use that, get something else big, and then have even bigger blockers. Love it. Got the opponent to rope. We ain't mad at that, let me tell you. We're gonna make another body. Like, even here, if they just remove 2 things, like, we don't care that much. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, but that's using that. Alright, sure. We'll just pass. I think that's fine. If they play 2 things here, on our upkeep, they'll get to remove some stuff. Probably our bigger creatures. Meh. We'll live with that. If the opponent attacks here, we block with Beastcaller on the Thalia first, I think. Nah, that didn't even change anything. I mean, I guess we could, and then just put the counter on something else. I don't know how we want to do that. But looks like it doesn't matter. Opponent's just going to rope out here, and then we'll take our win. Yep, we'll take it over mono white aggro. Yeah, so since we went over that list in the beginning, I'm just going to kind of like just go down the list that we finalized playing. But we went 4 Ascendant Pack Leader, 4 Bramble Familiar, 2 Intrepid Paleontologist, 4 Quirion Beastcaller, 4 Hammerskull, 3 Frillback, 3 Hulking Raptor, 2 O'Hare Chasm, 2 Vorinclex, 2 Gruff Triplets, 3 Nissa, 2 Tyvar Stan, 1 Beseju, 22 Forest, 2 Mishra's Foundry. All right, so oddly, where we finished, I think was actually pretty good because it allowed us to have not just big threats, but have a lot of value. Where like, oh, here, Chasm was able to find a creature. We're able to use Bramble Familiar late in the game to find a big threat. Obviously, Nissa is a finisher, but also has a lot of versatility. Frillback has a lot of versatility. And that even allows us to get rid of stuff like ley lines that are a problem. If your opponent were to Sunfall, you can get rid of their artifact creature and still keep doing what you're doing. So that's actually really good. Obviously, Vorinclex lets you get extra mana, pump your team. You know, you get a bunch of bodies out of the Gruff triplets. So like every card has way more value than it had before. And I think this is kind of using all the sets that are available in Standard to actually let Mono Green be viable. Now, I will say this. We didn't run into any, I think maybe just one actual control deck. So, and we won. So, I mean, don't take that to be like, you're just going to win all those. I think those are going to be tough matchups, depending on if and or when you get Nissa. Do you hit a Vorinclex? Does it stay on the battlefield? Maybe are you able to hit a big Gruff triplets? Do you find your creature land? Like, there's a bunch of things that are going to shift that matchup. But overall, against stuff like Mono Red and whatnot, I think this version we finished on with the actual big Hammer Skulls makes a huge difference. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Wayward Swordtooth. Not a lot to say about this card that hasn't been said a bunch of times before, but it's a very large creature that you obviously have to get all your lands and stuff and play first or whatever, or enough permanents. But being able to play an extra land every turn could be good, and there's a lot of strategies that want that, especially in Commander these days. But most importantly, this card is actually starting to creep up in value, and since it's had a reprint, it's come down to where you can find these for about $2 in a lot of places. So if you've been putting off adding one to your deck because at some point it was too expensive, now would be a really good time to pick them up because they're probably not going to be reprinted again anytime soon. I can't think of too many spots where they would fit unless we just make a specific Commander deck that plays lands. So yeah, this is probably close to the bottom of what we can expect for these right now, and $2 really isn't bad for any rare you're looking to buy for an upgrade. And if you enjoyed all the crazy stuff you could do with Nissa in this deck, I actually had another one that was Gruul colors that played a bunch of Planeswalkers and didn't play at all like you think. You should check that out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.